I was about 5 years old when I started playing music. My dad had several instruments laying around the house. He had an old mandolin laying around the house and an old electric guitar, and we took it a little step at a time.
Then later didn't start playing the banjo until I was about 10 and a half and 11 years old.
My mom saved money to buy my first banjo when I was about 11 years old. But she saved dimes, and people would come in and she would ask them if they would give her 10 dimes for $1. And she saved those dimes for quite some time. Actually, it was probably about 6 to 8 months before she actually got enough money gathered up that they could actually take that and afford to buy me a better banjo than what I started with. Every musician has someone that they set their goals to try to play just like. I would have to say, number one, Bill Monroe. Ralph Stanley has always been a big influence. Earl Scruggs and J.D. Crowe as the banjo players that I always sought after to pick like. But when it all falls back into it, I'd have to say my dad. Along about 1985, I bumped into Wayne Reynolds on a square in Hodgenville, Kentucky, and Wayne kept talking to me, and he finally encouraged me one day to go to one of their jam sessions that they had, or a practice session for their band, and they had just recently lost their banjo player.
The friendship led into almost family.
They used to introduce me on stage all the time as their adopted son, and through them and through being booked on the same cards, I've been fortunate enough to play on stage with some people like Jim and Jesse, J.D. Crowe and the New South, Ralph Stanley and the Clinch Mountain Boys, Bill Monroe. I started teaching music when I was about 19 years old. I've been doing that now for about 10 years, solid. But I've been teaching off and on in the Elizabethtown area probably 23, 24 years.
I think the best part is to taking somebody, whether it's a child or an adult, and teaching them a talent that they can carry for the rest of their life, and it'll follow them wherever they go. They'll always have to turn back to.
It's going to be their friend for the rest of their life.
But then the most uplifting part of it is when you see them succeed at that, and you see them start to perform themselves, or you see them get up in church for the first time and sing and play a special.
And see them take this into a career or take it into another field of their life that they didn't even know that they existed. The good thing about music is when you teach it to someone, no matter how old they are, how young they are, it's something they're going to carry with them for the rest of their life.
I was an only child when I grew up, so music became part of my life. It was my playmate. It kept me company. It's been a friend for life. Music has also been used, like I said, with my faith. I feel that it's a part of my faith that I feel necessary in my life, that I have to play. That's one of the reasons today that every student that comes and takes lessons from me, they have to learn some type of form of gospel music or some type of gospel song, because I feel that's the spiritual part of the music. That's one of the things that I like about acoustical music of the bluegrass style, is what you hear comes from the player's heart. It's not coming from an amplified sound effect. It's coming from the player, and it's coming from the soul and the heart. And you've got to put your soul and heart into your music. And if it wasn't for God blessing you with the talent to be able to play, we wouldn't be able to play or have that ability to do it. So therefore, I feel it's really important to share that with the students and with anybody that I come in contact with.